Hello guys, and thank you so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight, whichever time you decide to watch this reading right now. I appreciate you. For those of you that are new, I'm Levitating, Lotus healing. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you. I appreciate you, okay? This is going to be a general message for the energy collective, okay? Whatever you may need to know, understand, and connect with. I hope that it resonates with you, but if not, it's all good. Just simply means that it's not your energy or message, okay? Alright, so all of that being said, let's get into it. Okay. Divine, I said the first oracle to come through. Thank you. Play. Okay. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Okay. So, right now at this moment in time, wherever part of time that you're in right now, be it the future, the past, in between, whatever. Okay. Right now is a time where there's a lot going on. And a lot of people are feeling a lot of pressure in many different ways from many different perspectives. And sometimes that can really make us feel very low. I was speaking with my sister about this earlier. And right now is a time for you to really dig deeply into your light. Okay? Right now is a time to really ground yourself and center as much as you can. Don't allow your reality to obstruct the beauty that's still available. The healing that's still encouraged, the strength and power that you can gain from this experience. You kind of want to have more of a sense of self through this experience. So you're encouraged to embrace a higher thought, to break up the monotony, okay? To break up the slow, stagnant energy by doing something different. Encourage yourself to do something different. Try something different on some days and then just see how you feel. See what happens to you. You know, if you do something different or do something healthier for yourself every single day. Okay? And it don't necessarily have to mean about what you eating. It could be you can start with that, or you could actually start with shit. Just doing something that could be helpful to your mental, to your spiritual, to your physical, to your emotional, to your energy overall. Okay? You're encouraged to embrace a higher frequency, a more lighter side to life. You know what I mean? Because right now, and I understand, right now it's just really heavy. You know, they're really working on it to be really heavy and confusing and really fucking weird. You know what I mean? But it's a transformation of realities. You know, eventually that's what it's gonna be. Eventually, it will return to a more truthful place, a more divine state in reality. You know what I mean? Despite whatever it is that they call themselves doing, you know, but whatever. Okay? Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Okay? You have to find your freedom even during this very heavy shit. Okay? Yes, just say yes. Just say yes speaks of something that you may need to embrace and inspire yourself to do. Like I was just saying. Yeah. What did I just say? Inspiring yourself to do. Right? Okay. How can you mother yourself? Star Mother falls after just say yes. I was saying you have to do something to make yourself feel better, or to keep yourself in a beautiful state of being, a beautiful state of mind. Okay. Or overall, you know what I mean? Having some type of positivity or heightened frequency around you, even if you just need to, even if all you can do is play it right now, just play it. You know, as far as the frequency is concerned, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do to keep yourself elevated, to keep yourself loved and appreciated, if that makes sense for some of you, for whoever that makes sense for. Take care of yourself, Star Mother, and just say yes, play. This is you all about embracing a higher energy now. Like I was saying, you're encouraged to embrace a higher energy, a higher frequency, a more appropriate way to take care of yourself, to focus on your healing, to make yourself better, to truly make yourself better, not to just, you know, do some short-lived shit, but to kind of like really extend the healing further and even empower it more. You know what I'm saying? You have to encourage these higher frequencies. Some of you are currently experiencing higher frequencies. You're feeling that happiness, that joy all of a sudden. Some of y'all have gone through a little emotional rut, and now it's time to just really feel fun and feel happy and feel blessed and feel thankful and grateful and feel free. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of that is related to your choosing to break up, you know, the stagnancy and do something fun, do something different with yourself, and do something fun, different, but the appropriate type of different, okay? The better type of different, okay? And just say yes. And Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? This is all about you taking care of you. This is all about you finding a happier space within your life, okay? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, some of you may have been doing that. Like I was saying, this reality, in a way, a lot of it is, you know, it can be heavy, you know, but it's like, as long as you're choosing to be exactly who you're supposed to be, you know, finding you're happy anyway, you shine brighter, okay? You shine brighter every single day anytime you're choosing to be yourself. You know, you cannot be masked anymore, okay, for whoever that makes sense for. It's like, this is an understanding. This is something that some of you may need to understand about dimming your light to fit in. Some of you may have kind of like healed yourselves back, or some of you may have kind of, what's the word? Covered yourselves up, you know, all because you didn't want to offend nobody. You didn't want to get embarrassed. You didn't want to feel embarrassed, or you didn't want to be judged or whatever. But it was like, it was all about you judging. It was all about you, in a way, judging you, or, you know, thinking that way of yourself, okay? Because nobody can really make you feel that way unless you're feeling that way about yourself, okay? So it's like, in whichever way you may have held yourself back or hindered your growth in whichever way, I don't know. You know what that means for you, though. Don't dim to fit in anymore, okay? Have fun with your life. Embrace your life and enjoy your experience, and say yes to what's healing and helpful to you. And when you do that, you shine. You stand out. You really do, okay? All right. Divine, I ask for the next oracle to come through. Let's hit my thumb. What is this? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Just like I was saying, even if you got to just play the meditation or the video, or even if you got to just hear somebody else say it, you ain't got the energy to. You're encouraged to do it anyway. Okay? Beam that light in some kind of way. You have to. Right now is the time to do it. Beam your light in. Phone fucking home, okay? Beam it in. Okay? Do what you need to do to keep your vibration and your frequency high. This is all about, come on, you have to continue to be light here. You know? Okay. Thank you, Divine. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? How are you dimming your light to fit in? How can you mother yourself? This is what your soul needs. This is what your energy needs. This is what God needs for you. This is how you survive in this reality. Speaking and connecting to your higher will and your higher path and purpose. Not allowing your reality to discourage you so much to the point where you're melted into it. Don't be melted into that shit. It's weird. Okay? So, what is your soul calling you to do? How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And how can you mother yourself? Raise your frequency. Break up the stale energy and do something different with yourself, and inspire yourself to do something different and fun and opposite of what you used to do, or, you know, push yourself to do more, to be inspired more. You know what I'm saying? And say yes to that. Okay? Take care of yourself. Learning new ways to take care of yourself. Learning new ways to, you know, because we always can run a mama. Mama can always make it better. It's time for you to become mama. Or now it's time for you to become daddy to yourself. Tell me what I need to know. Help me to understand through God's guidance and grace, you know. Divine's guidance overall. You know what I'm saying? You find a more true way of who you are. Because your soul is calling for it. Embrace the higher frequency. of divine's guidance and your real true energy, because that is your real true energy. Okay, that's what you are. All right, something fell on the floor. Let's see what this is. Starseed, what lights you up? You're being asked another question. And share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Again, this is related to, for me, this is related to don't dim to fit in. Share your voice, okay? Starseed, what lights you up? What is your soul calling you to do? They're both, let me see if it's showing on camera. Yeah, it is, kind of. Okay, let me move it up a little bit. Okay. Both of these two women here are looking out, are looking onward to someplace else. They're both, she's sitting on sand. It looks like she's sitting on like a mound of sand, and she's sitting on like this rock, and they're looking outward. They're looking onward. So there's something more that you want. There's something more that your soul is calling for. There's something more that you are destined to do, and you're encouraged to embrace that. Share your voice and come out of the cave. Persecution and expression is related to don't dim to fit in. You have to be who you're supposed to be. Like I said, because your soul is calling for it. Your higher path is calling for a pillar of light. Embrace the higher form and the higher realities of life and say yes to what heals you and what keeps you whole. You are lovingly guided, protected, and loved by God, by your divine ascended masters and teachers, every beautiful being in between and out between that is above this reality, and some that are in it currently with you. Okay? You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That's what that means. Okay? That's the love right there from them. They're there. They're right there. All you have to do, this is you and your work or your choice or your encouragement to choose it. Okay? All right. Protection, call your power back, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Keepers of the earth, for me, it stands alone. This is divine energy saying, yeah, we're here. I was trying to see where it related, but it just stands on its own and its own energy and power right now. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression, and protection. What lights you up? Give me a second, y'all. Okay, protection relates to Star Mother. It relates to Star Mother. Because when you're doing the things that are keeping you balanced, that are keeping you healthy, that are keeping you in place, you're protected from anything that is trying to come from a lower space. Okay? It's starting to repeat itself here with Starseed, what lights you up, come out of the cave, you know, and a beautiful message of you're guided. The light is all around you. Your soul is calling for more from you. Okay? Calling for you to do more if you're not already in this energy. Okay. Thank you. Trust your path. If you knew you would be fully supported, what would you do? Yeah. It's something else. It's something more to embrace here. I don't give a fuck how heavy and how dark and dense this fucking reality appears to be, or how they love to make it look. There's too much light. There's too much beauty. There's too much healing to embrace. And that is available. Right now is the time to center and to ground and to embody that light. Become that light. Smile anyway and be happy anyway and be thankful anyway. Grateful, appreciative, understanding, patient, embracing of the right now, making the most of the right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how you fix it. That's how you break that shit up off of you. That's how you break the heaviness off of right now, because there's so much going on right now. You know what I mean? Continue to do that. You're on your way to where you need to be. Okay? All right. Pleiades. Okay? Double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah. That's what you are, light worker. Empath, intuitive, psychic, medium, whatever you like to call yourself. or whatever you haven't even figured out a name for yet. Empress, goddess, you know, whatever you call yourself. You watching this, you know who you are. Eventually you will know your name. Whatever it is that you are, okay? I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but yeah, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. That's your mission. That's your job right now. Like I said, this reality is so heavy. It is our business. It's our duty to do what we know how to do. And one thing that we know how to do is channel in that beautiful divine power and light. That beautiful divine power, light, authority, grace, understanding. Okay, energy. We know how to do that. Continue to do that. It's gonna be okay. It is. It's just time for you to find your power. It's time for you to dig into it more, to find a better position in your seat. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. A more comfortable position, or a more comfortable position. That's the only way I can feel it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you understanding how to beam in that powerful energy like that, and to transform it still, to still keep that love going. Continue to keep the love flowing, y'all, okay? And whichever way, be respectful to yourself, be respectful to other folks, be considerate, you know, all of that. And if they're not considerate to you, if they're not respectful to you, let their choices and actions be their own understanding, because it all reflects back, baby. It always comes back. It's okay. Let people learn on their own if you just can't show them or teach them that way. You know, they'll get it eventually. That is them that they're affecting and nobody else. Okay? So for whoever needed to hear that, okay? So, yeah. Let me pull one more. I got two more. The process of this. Okay, guys, my camera stopped recording. But the process of this and this experience is not easy. Ever unfolding roles cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yeah. You know, the process of this is not easy. Like I said, this shit get heavy. This shit get annoying sometimes. But it's like, if you notice how her arms are kind of like laid open, and she kind of like has her head thrown back, but below her is a blooming flower, right? So you're blossoming. This isn't the most comfortable thing, because she don't look like she's comfortable. She look like she's just fucking laid out. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not a comfortable experience, but it's a process that's needed and necessary. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay? So in whichever way, just like I was saying, in whichever way you can project your light and your love and your energy, do that. In whichever way you can make your reality better, do that. Don't feel like the world is closing in on you, because it's not. That's only the perception that's being empowered right now. Okay, currently, be mindful of that. Okay, and what's led by that is, how are you being called to step up and lead? I was just saying, I've been saying this throughout this whole reading. Priestess, okay, or priest. I remember saying something. I said light worker, or whatever your name is, or whatever you like to call yourself. Yeah, that's you again. Okay, priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? How are you being called to do that? How are you understanding that answer to that question? What are you doing to understand or to find an answer to that question? And all of this pertains to your divine. Hold on. All of this pertains to your divine destiny, your purpose, what you're here to do. How can you mother yourself? How are you dimming your light to fit in? What is your soul calling you to do? What lights you up? If you knew you were fully supported, what would you do? How are you being called to step up and lead? You know? This is all about you and your greatness, and honoring the way that you develop it during this time. This is when you are most needed, during this time. You know, more than ever. Okay, your light is important. Your love is important. It's important to the process. of the higher experience of life that we all want to live and that this whole entire reality deserves, okay? In whichever way, or in whichever ways you do that, continue to do that, light worker, or Pleiades, or priestess, whatever, starseed, whatever you like to call yourself, okay? Continue to do that. So, with all of that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, in whichever way that I said, I hope that it resonated for you, brought you some clarity. But if not, it's all good. Just simply means that it's not your message or energy. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you again with another reading.